Welcome back to Carnivore Found Me, your dirty carnivore channel. So, as usual, I like to start my videos off by sharing all the things that carnivore healed me from. Okay, so good morning. Actually, I am on my morning walk today. I decided that I was going to get out and take me a little walk before it got too hot today. So today's video is going to be on a carnivore's favorite fruit and vegetable. But before we get started on that, I'd like to talk a little bit about fruit and vegetables. You know, the fruit and vegetables that we get in the stores today, they're not the same fruit and vegetables that we used to eat way back in the day when our ancestors used to live for hundreds of years ago. You know, you have to take into account the GMO, genetically modified fruit and vegetables, the crossbreeding of vegetables. You also have to take in fact that the soil depletion. You know, when soil is cultivated over and over and over again, it depletes its nutrition, its nutritional value. And so when we grow plants in soil that has been depleted of nutrients, then of course the fruit and vegetables that we're eating will also be depleted of its nutrients. So these are some factors that we have to consider when we're eating fruits and vegetables. But yeah, the truth is, as a carnivore, yes, I do miss some fruit and vegetables. And I'm going to tell you which ones there are. Also, I want you to know that in this video, we're going to be putting in some research studies that actually examine the nutrient depletion of different fruit and vegetables. So you'll get a chance to look at that here.
Over time, we've changed many fruits and vegetables through genetic modification and crossbreeding to suit our tastes. But some foods are still like what our ancestors ate. Although we can't find much research on this, we believe that dates and figs were favorite treats long ago and haven't changed much since then. Wild greens and old-fashioned carrots not only give us nutrients, but also connect us to what people used to eat. Almonds and pine nuts are healthy sources of fats, while spices like peppercorns and cumin add real flavor to our food. Almonds and pine nuts are healthy sources of fats, while spices like peppercorns and cumin add real flavor to our food. Choosing heirloom and wild varieties means eating food that's closer to how it naturally grew, healthy and real. In a world where business controls so much, knowing about our food is powerful. Discover the foods of the past and enjoy the journey. Try new tastes and connect with old traditions by exploring heirloom varieties.
Okay, so let's take some time to shout out a subscriber who made a comment in one of my videos. He actually made a comment on my video where, what was it called? How to maintain carnivore while on vacation. So, shout out to Rudy Montes. He put in the comments, boiled eggs never fail. Now that is something that I wish I had thought of when I went on my trip. So that'll be something that I'll implement in my next trip, or if I go out of town or feel like, you know, I'm not going to be able to find any places where I don't eat processed foods, or, you know, it's not carnivore friendly. So thank you, Rudy. Okay, so next, let's look at some of the fruit and vegetables that may not have been affected by our overcultivation of land. These fruit and vegetables most likely do have top nutritional value, because most of the time, you know, you'll go to the doctor and they'll tell you, eat fruit and vegetables, eat fruit and vegetables. And these people, they're eating fruit and vegetables, but because the nutritional content isn't there because of the way it was grown, the overcultivation of the land and everything, they're just not getting the nutrients that they thought they were getting. So some of the older types of fruit and vegetables that may still be have nutritional value and may not have changed as much due to crossbreeding or genetically modifications. So we have like dates, we have figs, pomegranates, and then you have like the wild berries that grow out in the wilds. Now, of course, you know, because of cultivation and the soil and whatnot, they're going to have some depletion, but you won't have a lot of crossbreeding with those. You have wild greens, heirloom carrots, wild onions, but still you guys have to think about the fact that these are all being cultivated in the same soil that is, you know, poor nutrient. We have pine nuts and peppercorn. So these are some of the things that may still have the same nutritional value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the description, I'm going to put a study, a research study on these different fruit and vegetables that may still have the same nutrient content. Okay, so now for the fruit and vegetables that this carnivore right here misses, my favorite, all-time favorite, are Granny Smith apples. That's my favorite. I'll take some Granny Smith apples and slice them up and put them in some lemon juice. Amazing. So amazing. I guess it's that sweet and sour taste. So recently, well, not recently, some time ago, I thought about actually fermenting some apples, because if you ferment them, you're dealing with the sweet apple, and then you put it in the salt water, which is the sweet and sour content, and I'm thinking that would be really, really good. But since I'm not gonna dive too deep in eating fruit and vegetables anymore, I'm gonna leave that one alone. So my all-time favorite vegetable is cabbage. I love cabbage. Now, I have fermented some cabbage, which is basically sauerkraut, and I did that some time ago because sauerkraut is it's a good fermentation process for your gut microbiome. So at one time I would eat the sauerkraut maybe once a month, or maybe once or twice a month, in order to help build my gut microbiome. But yes, those are my two favorite fruit and vegetables that a carnivore misses. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you would please give it a thumbs up by liking it down there. And please make sure that you subscribe so that you'll get all the other videos that I drop. So enjoy.